Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? It's me again, Brian, aka Gamer55551, and I am back with a review/thought video. And for this one, I'm going to be taking a look at Season 2's Netflix Castlevania Nocturne. If I'm saying the name correctly, I apologize if I'm not. I just finished watching all eight episodes and everything. And if you're interested in maybe my take on Season 1, I'll link in the description of this video. So when you're watching this on YouTube or Patreon, or you can click on the card that will appear up on this YouTube video. And for parents out there, it is worth pointing out that Castlevania Nocturne is rated TVMA here in the USA and all. I will say I've been a fan of Netflix's take on Castlevania for a while. I remember watching the original one. I think it was around 2017 or 2018 or maybe 2019 when the first season happened, and I have been since then watched all four, and I really enjoyed it and everything like that. I don't know how they did it, but they did a really good job with that series. And then, of course, we had the spin-off, or the next take in the Castlevania trilogy, Castlevania Nocturne, which followed mostly, I think, almost closely to like Dracula X or Castlevania XO with Richard Belmont and all. And you started to see him sort of like, in a way, after he ran away, after his mother was killed by, I think, like one of the vampires boarding the ship, leaving America, going to France, in terms of, and around the same time the French Revolution was happening and everything. So it was certainly, it was definitely enjoyable. Maybe not as good as the other Castlevania series, but still good nevertheless. Well, now I finally finished watching all eight, as I mentioned, all 8 episodes of the second season, and I will say that I still enjoyed the second season. Nevertheless, even if there is one part or at least one battle that I would have liked to have seen in the second season, that unfortunately we didn't get to see this time around, though, and who knows if it will happen if it happens in a third season or not. So I'll break it down into what I like and what I didn't like, mixed or not 100% sure about. In terms of what I like, I will say that the art style and animation still holds up, though. I definitely like that. Definitely like the approach they did with the art style for the series, just like I did when the other Castlevania series came out, though. This one I still enjoy as well. And the action sequences and the fight sequences still hold up very well indeed. So animation art style still holds up. I also did like how we basically got to see Marina, or Richard Belmont's adopted sister, in terms of it almost feels like she almost kind of sort of loses it a little bit. It sort of goes down the dark path in terms of some of the teaching she got from her mother, which unfortunately turned into a vampire. We also saw her got to kill, her dad and everything that she resents and all. So you sort of see her going down that path until she basically is somewhat redeemed in a way. And by the end of season 2, though, you do see her make a comment that certainly caught Richard, Dracula's son, Alucard, wrong character. And that had to do with a comment where she said that she wanted, to kill all the folks that sided with the vampires and everything like that. So one could argue that it almost comes off as sort of saying sort of a racist comment to a certain degree. I won't say it's 100% like it, though, but you could see the look in Alucard's eye when she made that. So it was sort of neat to see how Marlene, if I'm again saying her name correctly, kind of lost it a little bit in season 2. And I also do like the fact that we also got a little bit of the backstory of one of the main villain for Castlevania Nocturne, which is, I think, Dora, or Dorlta. Learn about a little bit of her history in terms of where she originally was, her original origin from Egypt and everything. So it was certainly nice that we got more of that backstory. And of course, Alucard still remains my favorite character in the Castlevania series from Netflix. Though I did enjoy him in the first 4 seasons of Castlevania, and I enjoy him. I certainly do enjoy his character in the Castlevania Nocturne season 2, though, since he appeared near the end of season 1 and everything. As far as what I didn't like or mixed or not 100% sure about, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to see a battle or another battle between Richard and Olrox, Olrox. He's the person that killed Richard Belmont's mother in America before he escaped him and went on a boat to France and everything like that. It would have been nice to see him confront him again, maybe fight him again in terms of maybe in a way avenge his mother's death and everything. I mean, it is a little bit unfortunate. Maybe something like that maybe pop up on season 3. It's a possibility, but the way season 2 ended, it seems that he and Annette are going back to, basically for those who've seen the ending of it, going back to Haiti to continue what would be referred to as the Haitian Revolution and everything. So would have been nice to see that fight happen. Maybe it will happen though, but who knows. But it is a little disappointing we didn't get to see that, or at least in my view, in season 2. And last but not least though, I am hoping for season 3. They haven't announced anything at this time. It remains to be seen if a season 3 is going to happen. I mean, for crying out loud, they announced season 2 of Devil May Cry, but they have yet to announce a season 3. I hope it does happen though. I do think the way the ending does set up some stage of a season 3 to happen. It remains to be seen if Annette or Richard Belmont will come back for season 3 or no, but I'm hoping that a season 3 does happen. I'm not 100% sure it will, but time will ultimately tell. But knowing Netflix though, they sometimes have a history of canceling shows even though those shows has become popular and everything. Overall, I would say I still came away pleased watching Castlevania Nocturne. It still has that style from the Castlevania Netflix series that we saw from the original 4 seasons and from season 1 and all. And it still remains one of my favorite video game adaptations that Netflix has done so far in terms of shows and all. At its best though, the art style and the animation still holds up, and the actions and fighting sequences are still good. Again, I like how we saw some backstories of the main villain, Dora, and how we also saw a little bit of how Marlena kind of sort of lost it a little bit. And Alucard still remains a favorite character nevertheless. But at its worst though, I am a little disappointed we didn't see another battle between Richard and Olrox, or the person that killed Richard Belmont's mother and all, and it still remains to be seen if a season 3 is going to happen. I'm hoping it does, and I would like to see them continue with another season and everything like that. But I will say, if you enjoyed the first season though, then you'll probably enjoy the second season. Some might or might not, but I did come away so pleased with it though. So overall, I did enjoy the second season of Castlevania Nocturne. My fingers are crossed, and I'm hoping that a season 3 does happen and all. Okay, this concludes my review/thoughts on Castlevania Nocturne Season 2 on Netflix. And again, these are my opinion. What are yours? What are your thoughts about Season 2 of Castlevania Nocturne? Did you think they went the right direction with Season 2 in any way, though? Do you think the animation and art style still holds up? Do you like the fighting sequences, though? Do you like a little bit more of the backstory of the main villain in any way? Were there areas you thought that were strong or weak for Season 2? Do you agree with what I said in this video? Do you disagree? Do you have a difference of opinion? As always, sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And if you do like this video, I hope you hit the like button. I would appreciate it. And I hope you do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you do, make sure you hit the bell icon for notifications of any new videos I put up. Also, feel free to share this video if you want to, and feel free to donate to my channel if you like. You could do it through PayPal Me, Patreon, or Steam Labs. Links will be in the description of this video, so you'll be watching this on either YouTube or Patreon. And I will see you again next time when I do another video. Hopefully that'll be soon. Until then, from Southern California, I wish you all a good day then. Bye.